I want to walk you through some tips on how to get in touch with someone on LinkedIn and expand your professional network. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. My name is Alex, and if you want to know more about business and product management, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of the new videos. Today, we're going to be talking about how to reach out to people on LinkedIn and how to build your professional network so you can have more opportunities down the line. Before we get started, make sure you smash the like button if you haven't already, and let me know down in the comment if you want to see more videos like this one, or if there's any other questions that you have about product management, business, or growing your career. So I get a lot of questions, whether in YouTube, on LinkedIn, or in our Clubhouse chats as of late, about what is the best way to actually network? How do I reach out? How do I build my network? How do I meet new people? How do I actually maintain relationships with them? And I just want to give you a few tips on this topic. The first thing to keep in mind is that you should be networking with a long-term goal in mind. Don't network because you're trying to land a job in the next 30 days or 60 days, and you're trying to reach out to all of the top product management or other roles on LinkedIn that you can find. That's very short-term thinking, and it's very focused on what you need. Rather, I want you to think about expanding your professional network as a long-term endeavor, something you're going to do over a period of many years, not just weeks or months. Think of it as something that you're going to do over the next 5 to 10 years. As you're going to develop your network, and as we're going to talk about these other ways to think about properly developing it, you're going to start to get access to much more opportunities, interesting things that you could not have really anticipated if you'd not done those steps. And these opportunities tend to snowball. So as you put in more and more effort in the correct things in a long-term fashion, you start to yield more and more results back. Now, the second piece, and the most important piece here, is that you should approach building your network by thinking about how you can help others get what they want rather than you getting what you want. This actually seems very common sense to me. I get hundreds of LinkedIn messages all the time where I am asked to help. Hey, Alex, could you please review my resume? Or, hey, Alex, could you please help me with this? Help me with that. It seems absolutely intuitive to me that you would reach out and try to help deliver value to this other person. The majority of requests and the majority of things that I see nowadays are still people trying to get something for them rather than seeking to actually bring value. They want to take value instead of bringing value. So change your approach, change the way you think about it. If you're still thinking about it in terms of what can I get from this person, how can I get value from this person, change your entire outlook if you can, and focus on how can you bring value to the interactions with the people that you meet. How can you bring value to new folks that you would like to eventually have in your network? This might not give you immediate results that you're looking for, but long term, this is exactly what is going to give you that snowball effect, because as you give value out there, people will be drawn to you. And it actually has this magnetic effect. People gravitate towards those that provide value. Those two tips should be the foundation of your success. Long-term thinking and seek to provide value as opposed to get value. So that's the strategy focus. I want you to really incorporate that into your strategic thinking of how you're thinking of building your network. Now, the tactical pieces. When you reach out to someone, you want to make it personalized. You do want to talk about something that's either of interest to this person or provides value to this person. And the way you find out what is valuable is actually by reading up about what this person is interested in. So if you're on LinkedIn, you can easily see what they're talking about. Presumably there's a reason why you wanted to follow this person or meet this person. And since that reason exists, that means you can know a little bit about what that person likes or is struggling with or has questions about, and you can figure that out and actually provide the value up front. Wanted to help you with this, wanted to suggest this, or I saw you were talking about this, here's what I think about that, or here's what I recommend, or what do you think of this approach? Basically anything that is related to what problems this person has. Just like with everything else, you got to approach it like a product manager and think about what problems this person has. So the person that you're reaching out to, if you think about it from your perspective, it's what do you need? You need a contact at this company, you need a contact in this field or this industry. Okay, that's what you need, but what do these people need? What are they excited about? What are they interested in? Focus on that, focus on their needs and trying to help them as much as possible. And everything else will fall into place. I know quite a few folks that have built their entire businesses on purely networking, which means they are out there constantly with this mentality of how can I help someone today? They're meeting interesting people in various areas that are intriguing to them, and they are reaching out to them and they're trying to engage them in the way that they're trying to solve their problems or deliver value to them up front. And they go after this wholeheartedly. So their efforts are specifically in helping these people. Now, you're not being obnoxious about it and you're not being rude about it. And you're also trying to deliver true value rather than flattery, vanity, something like that, compliments. That stuff may have its place, but you're really trying to get to the heart of what this person is struggling with or is interested in and then deliver that to them. Tactically, what that means is when you send a LinkedIn request, you don't just send a random request. Ideally, you would first engage with that person in some threads that they're already participating in. Give another opinion. Give your thoughts on a topic of discussion. Tag this person in another interesting post or discussion that is relevant to the other things or topics that you know they're interested in. And you can develop a rapport over time with this person, get a feel for what they're interested in, and engage them on that. Then later, when you actually reach out and ask to be connected on LinkedIn, in your connection request, you can write in a custom message that's just 1 or 2 sentences where you are, again, making explicit the value that you want to deliver to this person. Now, if you've already engaged with this person online, you've had a few conversations and a few discussions, then it becomes a lot easier for you to say, hey, it was really nice chatting with you in these threads. Hope to talk with you again soon. Or I noticed that you were looking for this topic or this question. I thought you might find this interesting, and you let them know something that's related to what they're interested in or what they're struggling with. I also recommend expanding your worldview. So look into other areas that you may not be familiar with and see what other thought leaders or interesting subject matter experts you can find in all kinds of other areas, because you will find serendipitous connections when your network has in it people that want to get things done, that want to improve themselves, that want to build products, that want to help other people. They say you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Well, your professional network, your social network has an effect on you as well. Pick where you're spending your time. If you're spending time on Instagram, what are the things that you're scrolling through? If you're spending time on LinkedIn, again, what are the things that you're seeing? Do you see the type of content that actually makes your life more fulfilling, or do you see the type of content that leads you to a different path? Try to fill your life with the content and content providers, meaning people that you find valuable and that you want to see in your life going forward. And make sure you make that an actual conscious decision as opposed to a subconscious decision or decided by an algorithm or your friends or the folks in your network that maybe are not quite as aligned to some of the goals that you have. So those are some of my thoughts on networking. Also, I would recommend you get Clubhouse. Very interesting audio drop-in chat now that's very popular. If you do, make sure to follow me. My username in the description below is just @Richevsky. If you ever see me on there, I'm always happy to chat about product management or business or any other questions that you might have. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button if you haven't already. And of course, subscribe and hit the little bell icon so you know when new videos are posted. If you have any other questions you want me to cover on this channel, please leave a comment below. I answer every comment. And let me know what problems you're having with building out your social network and your professional network. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.